I was muted. Hello and welcome to the continuation of the Doctors Without Borders stream. I was having some technical difficulties with OBS, so we're doing this exclusively through Restream at the moment, which is fine by me. I still put the thing, where is it? Thing down in the corner. As you can tell, you can actually see me today. I had this set up to go for last Monday. However, there was some stuff in the background that I didn't move prior to the stream. So, yeah, because I'm lazy. That's what happened. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that intro. We're going to get into it here. Maybe I'll wait until not Copilot, Saber D shows up, and then we'll go where we left off. Let me put this on here. There we go. I wonder, can you still hear me if I'm like this? Yeah, I think you can. Okay, cool. Because if that's the case, what I can do is... Actually, I have an idea. Hang on. Let's try something here. Oh my god. My dog is laying down just like right over here off camera. And he passes the gnarliest gas ever. Not that you really want to hear that. But whatever. Let me see if I can get some other people in on that. Let's see. What's I also set this up. Where is it? YouTube.com/game mechanics. Right, might hear some feedback. Oh, there we go. Okay. There was only a minimal feedback on there. Let me see if I can get Ike over. I'll get him to jump on. We can talk about some stuff. Oh no, my wife sent me a message saying she doesn't feel good. I'm telling her that it could be dehydration. She went out to the lake yesterday, and she got sunburned. She came back really sunburned. So I'm thinking the reason she doesn't feel good is because she's dehydrated. So she needs to get some Gatorade or something. Let's see. Something I can bring you some Pedialyte later. All right, cool. Now that we have those things tackled, let's get into this. I'll just relaunch all this stuff. I've got close all of that. Let's go to... I don't even need that open at the moment. Here we go. So this is where we left off last time. The theme again is Healing Hands. So I've got, as you can see in the corner, I've got, let's see, 12 hours and 25 minutes left to finish this. We'll finish this on the last stream on the 7th at the same time. Or actually, no, we're going to be an hour earlier on the 7th. But this is where we left off. We have Healing Hands, we're healing the frogs. And then this is where we are now. I've added a few new assets. I love this finger that I added. And so instead of using the cursor or the mouse, we're going to be doing control inputs, which I actually have a controller here. Oh no, my sleep turned off. I had that on in the background. So you can use the controller to navigate through these things. I kind of have it working so it's smart navigates them, but it's not as good as I would want it to be. But I made this animation here where you're squeezing the frog, and I think it's really funny. Let me see. All right, seeing if I can get at least one other person here to talk about stuff. Because they can ask questions that I wouldn't even think to answer. But see, the thing about today is we're continuing development. We need to figure out where we want to go with this. Like, what is... So we kind of have a mechanic here. We need to figure out where we want to go with that mechanic specifically. Like, when these frogs are healed, we'll have them jump off screen and have new ones hop on. I gotta figure out how I want to make them hop. And it's looking at, like, frogs are going to be the only creature in here at the moment. I'm going to put we're going to do like a pause screen maybe, so we can have a reset room button or something. 1 second. Hang on, let me message the... Let me message the Doctors Without Borders chat that we've got here, and we'll say reply. There we go. Let's see what these guys, if any of these guys jump on. Maybe we'll get somebody to come on. Because it's kind of annoying talking to myself, and besides, I don't even have anybody in chat at the moment, so whatever. Here's what we could do, is we could thank everybody that's donated so far. Let's see, Polished Moon 110, Ocular Malice, Slavin, Dragini, Big Man Kinda 2, DL Jado, Schnick 199, Sand Pat Anonymous ×2, that should be 2. Luminosol, Texag, Screwtape, Mystic Wanderer, Cyber Ninja, Shadow Etch, Mellow Online 1, Micree Panda 87. Oh, I have Mellow on there twice. Let me fix that. Where's the? I just copied this off of the thing. I want this to say Anonymous ×2 because we had 2 anonymous donations on there. I'm gonna just let that go. Again, the theme is Healing Hands. Let's make a menu real quick. UI menu stuff we have. Close all of this. What doesn't have? Okay. There we go. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. Well, that's interesting. Oh, okay. So there's been a new update to Gimmick Studio since I last launched this. Put it up here. I'm gonna have that drawn as a UI element. This should look all right. Hopefully the music's not too loud. Let me turn it down just a little bit, just in case. There we go. Oh, that looks a lot better. Okay, so now I need a object. DJ game UI system, sure, why not? Room system. Oh, I guess I don't need that. I have a game system that does. Oh, that does do a refresh. Let's get rid of that. Let's see if that still works. SaberD still hasn't shown up yet. Okay, so what we want to do is with this, we can go on game start. So I got a message here. Are those my packages? Are they out for delivery? No. I'm getting a cool 4th of July t-shirt, not t-shirt, button up, and a magic trick that I'm going to be doing on the 4th of July because I think it would be fun. It's one where you take a coin and you slam it through a glass. Should be up for delivery soon. No, it's still saying shit on both of them. Here's my motivational cup. It's got game mechanics, and this one says, yeah, right here, it says, I believe in you. Drink water, folks, drink water. All right, let's see, other game start. GUI size, we want to set it to the size of the room, not the room, the viewport. 240 by 160, yes. Because if we don't do that, this is what'll happen. Let me show you precisely what happens when we do that, because what we'll need to do here is tell it not to draw in the draw step. Nothing. And then we tell it to draw in the GUI. Let's see who's here. Oh, wait till his camera comes on, and then I'll... There we go. Let's see what he's up to. Hey, what's
Yodi.
up?
Oh, I'm echoing.
That might be.
Stream.
That might be.
Oh no, I know it is.
Oh, okay. So it's not.
I'm going because I have your stream volume up. That's my.
Oh, okay.
I need to just.
I was gonna be doing this through OBS, but for some reason the camera was really blurry. So I'm like,
Never mind. I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? Oh, now. Well, that's because you muted me, I think.
I've come in and screwed everything out. Hang on.
Oh no! Yeah, take your time.
Okay.
Not that you can hear me.
I can hear you now.
Oh, there we go.
But it's like if I
Hello, new cartridge.
This is driving me crazy that I'm echoing. I'm hearing myself coming through your end of things.
Weird. Oh, I know why. That's because I have. Shoot. Hang on. Let me see if I can fix that.
Okay.
I'll have to. We'll lose the music, but that should be all right. You want.
Yeah.
The echoing.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that better?
Yeah, I can't hear myself now, which is great.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Sorry to make you lose your music.
No. That's fine. I've still got it on my end, so that's
there.
All
You
right.
go. That's the important thing. As long as Nate can chill out, that's the big thing right there.
So how's your mom doing?
She's doing okay, man. She it was a whole ordeal yesterday. And it worked out that I probably could have ended up streaming a little bit, but I was like, no, I'm tuckered at this point. We'll be back in it today, and she's doing okay. She's at home, hopefully resting. But yeah, I won't go too much into it. I'll talk to you about it later offline. But
yeah.
She long short, she's doing okay.
Good.
Yeah,
I love this animation that I made where he's squeezing the frog.
You just like squeeze. It's like the I'm trying to remember I think it originated in the Omega Strikers beta. It's like they had an emote for choking the frog.
Oh yeah.
That was what people would spam at each other if they were throwing a game or if they screwed it up. It would just be this choking the frog.
It's a choke. You choked.
Yep.
I was demonstrating currently what happens if you don't resize the UI. So what happens is here I have you can't I'm pointing at my screen, but you can't see what I'm pointing at.
I do that all the time.
We have the game itself being stretched to fill the window. You can see that. That's why the pixels are so big.
Right.
If you look up here in the upper left-hand corner, this is the UI. The UI hasn't been resized to what the game has been resized to.
Right.
We have to manually tell it to do that.
That would happen all the time. I don't know if you had to deal with it on any of your projects, but when we were doing, I remember it was when I was testing on the Series X.
Mm-hmm.
And the native resolution for that, I think, was 4K.
Yeah.
So on this tiny little monitor, it would be rendering in 4K, which would make the debug menu super freaking tiny because the resolution on the debug menu was not 4K. It was like 1080 or 720.
Yep. I've dealt with that.
Half the time it would be like, just kind of guess where you're clicking and pray to God you hit the right thing. It's like, okay, this is conducive to good testing. Thanks.
Well, and the fact that since it's a debug menu and they're like, it works on our side.
It works on my machine.
And you can't bug the debug menu.
You can't, which is dumb.
Like, what am I? Where did that? Oh, there.
I remember also, like, having it when we had to send in video media of stuff. This will be a fun story to tell. So when we were working on the Master Chief Collection and we were upping the frames per second to 60 from the 30 that all the previous Halo games were at, there would be bugs that only happened at 60 frames a second.
Yeah.
but the
Oh,
recording
you couldn't
software
capture
only
it.
recorded at 30. So
Yeah,
it would have to be like you record a video and you send it in, and it would be like, it's happening when this happens. Source, trust me, bro.
yeah. It's in between these two frames.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Somewhere in this 30 FPS is a 60 FPS bug, trust me.
Jeez. I hated that. I also hated that they hadn't fixed the with the company that we work for. I won't name it. They hadn't fixed
Sure.
the like authentication for Windows, so you couldn't register Windows. But they had the registration, and so all of our media had "Please register Windows" down in the lower
I
right.
remember that. Yep. Oh my god. It's looking like we were just using pirated Windows software for everything.
No one really cared. I don't think I ever heard anything come of it.
No, never. Nobody ever made a thing. Would have been really funny if they did, though. Imagine trying to
It
explain
would.
that.
Yeah, right.
Don't worry, Microsoft. We're not pirating your software to test your games on.
Right.
Amazon wouldn't have cared, but I'm surprised Microsoft was never like, "What's going on here? What are we doing?"
Yeah, right. Hide this. Okay, let's go room start. So I'm just putting in I was going to put in a pause menu, but I don't really think it's necessary at the moment, actually.
But Nate, it's an accessibility feature.
Yeah, well, for rapid prototyping, accessibility is out the freaking window.
I'm being smarmy because of the freaking Alana Pierce nonsense on Twitter right now.
What is that the?
Oh, you haven't seen it?
Is that the children as a disability?
Yeah, that's the situational disability of being a parent. Like, get out of here. can't You can't with
I
these
hope
people.
her children have a sense of humor.
Yeah, whenever I don't know if she has any yet, but in the future, if she does, God bless them.
All right. Now the thing that I wanted to actually discuss with you about
Of
this
course.
was where do we want to go with this design? So we have kind of a mechanic that's implemented it in, but now we need to kind of manufacture actual gameplay.
Yes. So I've been pondering this as well, and as you've asked me, I'm like, yeah, I have an idea now. It
Okay.
just popped into my head. I know how we had kind of sort of talked about having a quote unquote player NPC, like the main
Yeah.
character of the dungeon going through. And I think I was overthinking that. If we have a sort of hostile to the things we're healing NPC, we could just have that sort of walk around, and the puzzle element being like keep the things healed so they can kill this player character.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
I need to make it so it heals a little faster.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking what we'll do is because when you grab the thing, we can make it so the monster loses interest in that, or whatever's attacking them loses interest in that specific one, and then we'll go find a different one to do.
Sure.
And if we have it heal faster than it attacks, then by the time you get to one of these other guys, it won't be dead. And then we could have them like wander themselves. I'm tempted to not put the hop in at the moment and just have them move.
Kind of meander, yeah.
Yeah. There it goes. Okay. Yeah, and just kind of have them move. And then maybe put things in here that are kind of dangerous to them, like a spike ball or something.
Sure.
Or like a lava pit, maybe. Here, let's see if we have a lava pit.
We can have a couple different kinds of puzzles too. Like, if they're moving about, we could like keep them alive for a certain amount of time in this room full of spikes or something like that. Or
we can do spikes right here. I got these spikes.
Yeah,
that shouldn't be too hard to implement real quick.
Oh, those look like the spikes out of Goof Troop game on Super Nintendo.
Oh, that's the best multiplayer game on the Super
So
Nintendo.
good.
We need to play it sometime. Like, just do
I
a
wouldn't be
stream.
down.
Because I have my like SNES Classic, or I can
Yeah.
just go find a copy of it somewhere and use actual hardware. But we should just do a couch co-op
I'm
stream
down, man.
where we're playing games just sitting on the couch, and we'll end by doing like Nintendo 64 Smash Brothers or something.
I'm down with that. That'd be great. My brother and I used to play that so much, that Goof Troop game, because it's the perfect two-player game. Because you had Goofy, who was slower and stronger, and Max, who was faster and weaker, and there was balance, and you had to work together because there was only so many items, and once you used an item, it was gone. You had to go find another one. It was great. It was so well balanced, and the puzzles were phenomenal, and the soundtrack was incredible, and I just love everything about it.
And it, I'll sing its praises all day. And it had the like classic Nintendo ARPG like feel to it.
Yes.
And it wasn't necessarily an RPG, but it was like just an overworld. Actually, I could pull up some footage of it if we want to talk about it while we're
talk about it for a second.
Yeah, let's we could turn this into
so we're gonna pivot just a little bit away from the game that we're working on. Just make sure you pause your timer.
Whatever. I found this guy, this Ness hacker.
This Cards Explained.
Yeah, this guy does some really good. Like, if you want to fall asleep, listen to his videos. But I'm not saying that in a bad way. But he gets super technical about like poking memory in Super Nintendo or in Nintendo games and how memory works on them.
I'm interested. I remember thinking about saving games and such in the old games. Like there was a multi-step process to make sure if you were playing, for example, like Zelda 2 on the original NES, there's like a multi-step process to make sure that your game didn't just wipe itself as you were turning the console off.
Yeah, you had to. So this was the original release of the Zelda game. You had to hold the restart button as you push the power button.
Yep.
And that was because the restart button would clear some sort of memory area and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And it was also interesting because some emulation software for like NES doesn't emulate the hardware properly. Because what happens is when you turn on the Nintendo, there's different parts in its RAM that would fill up with garbage because of like weird electrical interference.
Sure.
And the emulation software wasn't emulating that. So when you reset it reset the entire hardware to zero, all of the RAM memory to zero.
Yeah.
And some games use that for RNG. So if you were to load up I think some of the Final Fantasy games do it. If you were to load up a Final Fantasy game into a NES NES emulation software and reset it and then start the game, it would be the same every time.
Oh wow. That's funny.
You go to that guy's thing, Ness Hacker. He has a video about randomizing a D20 on the NES.
Oh, and wow.
That's where he talks about that. And then I just watched one last night. I think it was last night or the night before, where he calculated pi using an NES. That was really freaking cool.
That's awesome.
All right. Now we're done with Goof Troop.
I'm watching. I'm just hearing the music play in the back of my head and all the sound effects from when he's killing the enemies there.
You know, we should also play the Tailspin game. That would be fun.
I have
that on Steam actually.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
they have that on Steam.
Frames. It is. It's the Disney Afternoon collection.
Tailspin. Oops, right. Disney Afternoon.
Yep. It has Chippendale 1 and 2, DuckTales 1 and 2, Darkwing Duck, and Tailspin. All Capcom.
Oh, that's 75% off.
Yes, it is. How much is it with 75% off?
$4.99.
Nice.
Tailspin, DuckTales. Oh my god, I think I'm buying this.
You should. It's a lot of
Boss
fun.
Rush. That DuckTales game would be great. I never knew. Oh, that Tailspin. I didn't know until this year that there was ever a Tailspin game.
Oh yeah, I think we discussed it at one point.
Yeah. God, that makes me happy. So there's this new indie game coming out, and you've probably seen me tweeting about it, called Lose Lagoon.
Yes.
And yeah, it looks like it's gonna hit all the Tailspin notes, and I can just live a happy little life flying cargo. I'm probably gonna play that and then ignore the main story quest for a significant portion of time, and then just fly the cargo plane around to different islands.
Can I delete the? Oh, nope. I want to delete the hit mask per frame. Let's see if I can do that. Oh, come on.
What's going on?
Oh, I'm trying to delete the hit mask per frame so that the spike only does damage on one frame. So it'll automatically do it when I just put a collision in there. If I just program the object with a on collide, it'll deal damage.
Okay, yeah.
And then at that point, I don't have to say if it's colliding and it's not on frame 1, then all I have to do is just put it on collision, remove health.
Got it.
But that is not the case. I can't do that. Automatic. Here, I'll just do full image. Now we'll create a new object. We'll just make it an enemy in here. Spike trap. Spikes. And let's go. Come on. World objects. Oh, no, hang on, that's the wrong one. I want this one, spike trap. And we should probably turn this on to snap.
Perfect.
Even though the frogs aren't snapped, I don't care. Since this is going to be. I think that works. Now we need to add in the movement. Instead of a jump, we're just going to do paste move. Go state equals 0. Okay, let's see. We don't have any new chatters. One viewer.
Griff is going cray cray.
Now we're going to just have it randomly decide if it wants to. Random 100. Why not? Random 100 equals 0. State frame equals 0. This is going to be boring for anyone that just tuned in. It looks like we have 2 viewers. All right. For those who just, you want to do that? You can say for those who joined us. Oh, okay.
Yeah, for anyone just this is Screw Tape, and we are Game Mechanics, and we're working on a game jam as part of the Steam Sentinels charity marathon benefiting Doctors Without Borders. Not looking at the video description or the pinned chat, but I'm guessing that Nate will have a link to Tiltify for the charity donations.
Thought I had one.
Okay, if you
I was
don't fix that
trying
real quick
to-
while I talk about it. If you donate $1, we appreciate you. Every little bit helps. If you donate $2, your name gets on the Sentinels of the Store Steam page. Their group just reached 3,000 people, which is why they've got this charity marathon going on. And if you donate $5, you get entered into a Steam game raffle for some really
all
cool
of
games.
the people that have currently donated are being listed at the bottom
Up
of the
on your
screen.
screen. Yep.
Hopefully, yes.
That's brain trust.
Let's
That's not where I want to put
see.
that. Cool.
Come on there. Why is that not working? Whatever. No, I need to find the Tiltify link. There we go. There's the donation link, and I should be able to. Oh my goodness. I hate that stupid little emote thing down there. I can't click on this to. There it goes. All right, it's the pinned comment now. You can donate there. And I have my thing set
You're
up
breaking up a
here
lot.
where if. Oh, damn it. Hang on.
There it goes. Okay.
Son of a. Okay. So as I was saying, I have this set up where if somebody donates, it'll pop up on my camera. And I also have the timer down here. Where are we at? We're at 11:52. We've got about 20 minutes left until I'm done streaming. I know the schedule says until I was going until noon, but I'd only done until like 1 o'clock or until 11 o'clock because this is just an update stream, so you can see where we are.
Right.
All right. Currently, I am adding a movement. Let's have it move here. I want X move here. I'll just call X move. Oh, X target. I'll call it X target. Equals 0. Y target equals 0. And then we'll have it just randomly choose a spot that's a couple pixels away.
Yeah.
So if we just go X target, random 16. Actually, let's go 32. Y target equals random. Actually, I might need to go. Is random range? I'm asking, like you might know.
Okay, say it one more time.
Well, I was going to ask. I was going to see if random range would go from a negative number to a positive number because I need to like decide whether or not it's going to be a negative.
Okay.
If it's going to move left or versus right or up versus down.
I would expect if you put a range and you did a like if that was between negative and a positive, then you could randomly do that.
Try that. Let's see. I moved the wrong window.
Yeah. I would expect
we could just test it.
Yeah, that's what we're here for, is testing stuff.
Let's just test it. We'll comment that one out. And then I'm just going to have a bunch of numbers down at the bottom of the screen. Negative 100, comma 100. Show debug message.
On a not game dev related note,
Yeah, let's do negative numbers.
Yay! I was right.
And high random range will give us integers, which is what we need.
All right.
All right, and you were in the middle of saying something.
Yeah, got tomorrow off, which is nice.
Nice.
That was the first thing, and then when we found out that negatives worked, I was like, I was right.
I was
And
going to
I
say,
feel
do you have
like
any plans for the 4th of July?
hang out with the dogs because Lola kind of gets scared of the fireworks now that Dasher's not
Yeah,
around.
last year we found Shane cowering behind the toilet. when we
Oh, poor
got back
guy. I remember that.
Trudy has some anxiety medication that we can give him that I think will be very
Yeah,
good.
just make sure it's good for dogs.
No, it's the same stuff that her medication.
Oh, okay, sure.
The medication they prescribe for pooches.
Got it.
No, debug message.
Yep, and Nicole kind of works. Nicole not kind of works. She does work at some point. She picked up a shift. So I'll just be around taking care of the dogs. I do have a stream tomorrow, so I'll stream and then I'll watch the dogs, and that's my big plan. Oh, this is the Zenless Zone Zero launch day. That's the big thing tomorrow. I was like, I know there's something big aside from the birthday of the country.
Yes.
It's the Zenless Zone Zero launch day. It's gonna be so much fun.
I was hoping Amello would be here. We could ask him, is there 4th of July in the UK? And the obvious answer is there. Yes, there is a 4th of July in the UK. Comes out. I was going to set him up for that.
Yeah.
That little joke.
There was I believe it was Triple G. He's a Tarkov streamer that I follow.
Yeah.
I think one year he was like, "Happy Treason Day, Americans."
It was an act of treason that caused this. I have my motivational cup here.
Yeah.
Camera. It says, "I believe in you," and then we've got. And then one of my favorite parts is this. I have it's a slight blasphemy here. What does it say? It says "Flavor Savior," and it's Jesus Christ as Guy Fieri.
That's great.
Oh man, yeah. So Freedom Day, right?
Yeah.
That episode of Futurama. I love that episode.
I still have never watched Futurama.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I know little bits of it, and I know the episode with Fry's dog.
That reminds me of a line from How I Met Your Mother. They were talking about one of Ted's girlfriends, and his girlfriend had never seen Star Wars.
Okay.
And the line is, the only people that haven't seen Star Wars are the people in Star Wars. That's because they lived them, Ted. They lived the Star Wars.
Lived the Star Wars. I know that line.
It's one of my favorite lines from any television show ever.
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to check and see if...
Now a lot of people haven't seen the Star Wars because the Star Wars is no longer good, but that's a topic for another day.
Yes.
I was looking back at the old podcasts, and we had that. That one Star Wars one.
The holiday special.
It was great. Yeah. We'll have to get Steve back on and talk about Star Wars more. He's doing good, by the way.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Did you ever figure out why you didn't want to do it anymore, or is that?
I haven't broached that question yet. I think he's just been working on his stuff, and
that's good.
He was going through it. He was going through it after what happened at Midnight Society and all that. So I think that was probably more of it than what we otherwise expected it might have been.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to accidentally air any dirty laundry or.
Yeah, no. I was just wondering how he's doing, and that's
sure,
fine.
Yeah. No, he's doing good.
We do need to record another episode and get back on that, and I need to actually create the content that I said I was
Yeah.
I have an idea for YouTube Shorts that is really cool. I have some test shorts if I can throw them in or whatever. Yeah. Just find me on Twitter at Game Mechanics PC and message me saying, "Get off your ass and work on that stuff." the whole thing is it's a short that gives you trivia about a video game. You're supposed to guess what the video game is, and then I found a way to make it so there's a reveal answer button on short.
Oh, nice!
And it's really cool. Really, so each short you can have one link that that pops up at the bottom of the screen, and
Sure.
that link links you to the answer video. And so you can click it whenever you want during the short, but it'll reveal each trivia point one at a time, and then you can guess. And then at the very end, there's a short amount of time that it says "click here for the answer."
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Fantastic. Well
Yeah,
done.
excuse me. Let's see, where was I? Oh, yeah, moving. X plus equals sign.
On my end, I just have to find out how to find a way to get good at 3 fighting games simultaneously.
If
So I'm going to alternate between Smash Bros, Tekken, and Street Fighter, which is going to be a ton of fun. It's going to make getting good at each one individually more challenging than it should be, but God, I've just been having fun with the fighting games, man.
wait, hang on. We just need to go.
What you working on? What you thinking? Talk to me.
Oh, I was trying to figure out how to have it store where it was supposed to end up, but
Sure.
we're just going to have the target be current x plus this random integer, and then if x equals x target, or not equal to x target, if x not equal to x target, we will add x plus equals sign. So what this does is, if you remember your math classes, this sign function just returns a positive one or negative one based on whether or not the number is positive or negative. And so we're just adding one to it. I'll have to come in and like smooth the movement at some point. And then we go if x equals x target and y equals y target. Current state equals stand, and that should get them to move. There's no collision checking or anything at the moment. Oh God, where are they going?
They're all. There's no collision check.
I'm out of here,
they're all
guys.
gone. They're like, I'm free. He said there's no collision. Go, 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 go.
Maybe 32 is too much. Let's go 8.
32 might be too much.
And the other thing is it might the randomization might be too much up here. So let's go 1 out of 1,000 frames. So we'll decide to move.
That's a little more. It's more manageable. They're still jumping off the screen, but it's more manageable.
And look, it only cycles through the ones that are currently on the screen. I made sure to do that because if there were things in other rooms,
good check.
I would have had to cycle through them, and then we would have had to move the camera, and that would have been a lot of extra work that I didn't want to do.
Yes, I would have done.
Oh, why is it doing this?
Because game development. God, I need coffee.
Oh, yeah, I stopped drinking caffeine. I need coffee, too. But I do have my convected melon liquid death.
Oh, that's great.
It's delicious. Now, I said we're going to end at 11. Your stream doesn't start until...
It starts at noon, yeah.
Yeah. Do we want to keep going, or do we want to...
Until noon? No.
No, I don't mean noon. Just like go for a little bit longer.
Sure. If you want to, sure, yeah. I just gotta... All I have to do is get some shorts uploaded, at least a short uploaded before, and walk the dogs. And otherwise, I'm good.
Oh... If x not equal to x target.
Right now, I need to figure out why.
Why is it? Why is it not stopping? That's my problem. Is it's not? Here, let's see what happens if we just do. Actually, you know what? We can do this instead. We should all go to the same spot now. Okay, well, that works.
What'd you do?
Oh, I just set it so all of them are, when they move, they just move one pixel.
Sure.
Because I wanted to see where the problem lied. Okay. See, the problem here is when they move, they're not stopping.
Yeah, you want them to be able to move like one square and then stop for.
Yeah, the thing about that is I need to have it so it just check. Oh, hang on. I know what we can do. If distance to point x target, comma, y target less than 0.5. Let's try that. No, I want current state. And then we should probably do that here as well. No, maybe we won't do it. Actually, no, I think I should. Shoot.
Oh no, what?
Hang on. Oh,
I still love the cacodemon behind your head.
Still doing it
out there.
So he's taped up. I taped him up with some painter's tape, and he fell. So I had to. I had to add more painter's tape because it was just like I folded it over, put it on the back.
Sure.
He fell over last night, so I just like I figured since his head is off the top of the screen, it doesn't matter if you don't see it. You don't see it.
Yep. If it's outside the frame, it doesn't exist.
Distance.
Lessons in content creation with. I almost said my old name again. I cannot escape freaking Microsoft AI Copilot ads. They're driving me absolutely bonkers.
Man, it's so annoying.
It's the new future of AI. Try PC plus Copilot. No. I will not. It's the Captain America meme. No, I don't think I will.
I don't think I will.
I don't think I will.
That's a good one.
It's a great one. Make sure the old controller.
I actually like that version of Captain America.
I do too.
Like he seemed genuine.
Yeah, like the old Captain America specifically, or the
just like the actor that played him,
Captain America. He did a great job.
He was a good Captain America.
Yeah,
like the pre-in-game MCU. That guy just stuck off the screen. What the heck is going on? Why can't I?
Let's go. My people need me. Yay! And Halo's updating. Oh no!
Oh no!
What'd you do?
Watch this frog down here that I'm going to click on. I left in some debug. There's still some leftovers. Why can't he's gone. Okay, maybe we'll call it here and I'll debug this off stream.
Yeah.
This seems like
otherwise we're gonna sit here for the next hour with me kind of watching and you going, I don't know what's going on.
I'm banging my head against the keyboard.
Yeah. As one does.
All right. Well, for the one person, I think that actually, I think it was both of us that have.
It probably is. News Cartridge is in here for a minute. I didn't.
Yeah.
I was gonna have a lot more time to like promo this and stuff, but then work has been going extra late the past couple of days, so I was
that's fine. Maybe we'll
make a bigger deal about the next one.
It's the 7th. It's Sunday. Starts at 9. and we're going for 2 hours on that one. We're gonna 1 hour will be game development, and then the next hour will be just playing it and talking. And hopefully, I can get maybe Mello or somebody else. I'll see if Mello
That'd be cool. Yeah,
can commit to hanging out on that one.
that'd be fun.
And hopefully this will be at a more polished state. So let me take some notes here before we leave.
Sure.
Or I'll just I say I'll just remember them, but I won't. Where did we leave off with this? We said we wanted movement for frogs. And then we wanted to add in a baddie.
Yep.
Hero question
Or just
mark?
something that damages the.
Yeah, even if it's really
frog
simple
yeah.
AI where it just targets one and then we'll move towards it. Spikes damage.
Yep. Lava question mark.
Lava.
Or just any form of damage.
Yeah. Actually, did I check and see if we had a lava? I think I do have a lava, but I have to grab it from a different tile set. Oh no, I do have lava right here. Here, let me pull that up so you can see it. I have lava right here.
Thought I saw one. Magnificent.
Cool. I kind of want to make a spike ball that bounces off the walls.
That'd be fun.
Because they had those in. Well, I mean, they had one that if you walked in front of it, it would go bloop, like right at straight lines. But I like the ones that kind of like the DVD menu.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just put the DVD menu logo.
There you go. When it hits the corner, we'll just lose our minds.
All right, cool. All right, so that is that. I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. So let me. I'm gonna put the starting soon screen up, but I'm gonna change it as soon as it jumps on.
Okay.
There we go.
That's starting soon.
It is. I think people can still hear us too.
They can, yeah. That makes it better.
Here.
Game mechanics.
There we go. All right. And that is the end of that.